All right, guys. So we're going to be playing another game, this time a little more complex. We're going to be playing some blackjack. So this is blackjack tips, strategies, maybe failures on my end. So we're gonna do like five hands, and then we're gonna go back over and kind of explain, was that such a good strategy or not? Okay. So hypothetically, so I'm gonna play, Jake's my dealer. I'm gonna be the player. I'm coming in with $50, right? So I'm coming in and you're gonna see me writing this down because I will come back to it to explain to you guys. So I'm coming in with $50. My first bet, I'm putting in $10. We'll start easy, right?
All right.
Let's
That's
get the
your
cards.
cards.
Yep.
Then you got Jack,
All right.
Jack, and you got 10. So you're already at
Ooh,
blackjack. So it doesn't even matter what I give
not
you.
blackjack. We're at 20. We're at 20. So flip, what's
Yes.
your card?
So I have a 9,
All
and
right.
then I don't know. Do you
Okay,
want
so
to hit
obvious
or what do you
so
want to do?
we are going to
Obviously
stand right
gonna
here.
stay.
Yep.
Obviously gonna
You got
stay. I got 15.
okay, gotta keep going.
21. 21.
Oh,
So
and
blackjack to me.
so he thought it was over, but obviously it was not. So he got up to 15, then he got another six to get to 21. So Jake wins that. I lose $10. I'm down to $40. So not the greatest start. You know what? Let's go a little easier. Let's put in a five. So we got a
Okay.
five on the table. What are my cards? Well,
You have a 4,
four. All right.
and you have a
Ooh.
3.
Okay. What do you got?
Dealer has a 2. What is your call?
Okay,
You're at
so those
7.
are some very low cards. We got to hit. Got to hit. Here,
All
gotta get
right.
another card.
King, you're at 13.
Okay, so we are up to 13. Now, this is where it gets interesting. We'll come back to that. I will stand. Uh,
Okay.
Jake, go ahead.
So 13. Dealer has an ace. So
Up to 13.
yes. Okay, 13. I'm gonna
Dealer's
hit
got to go again.
and I busted because I got a queen.
All
So
right,
you
there we
win.
go. I get some money back. So I was at 40. I bet five. So now I am up to 45. We got three more rounds. Now, usually, first of all, usually when I played my first time, we were there for 3 hours. So you don't get five hands. So you'll work up a little more, but we're gonna be extreme here. My next bet's gonna be 20. So
All right.
we're gonna put 20
You
in. What are
got
my cards?
a jack
All right.
and you have a 10.
Ooh.
So you are
All
at
right. Well,
20.
last time this wasn't
Again,
so good. But go ahead.
last time it wasn't. I have a 9
All right. And don't flip it.
and
Don't
then
flip
I
it.
don't
I
know.
gotta stand first. I'm standing.
Obviously
Now go
you have
ahead.
to stand.
Yep.
I have 17.
All right.
Um,
Oh, you gotta stand. I win because you're at 17, which is a winning hand. So I'm gonna win the game. But I'm gonna win that
correct.
one. So I am won $20 on that one. I am up to 65. All right. So I just won. Let's be a little conservative. Let's go back down to five. $5 bet. Two hands left to go.
Okay.
All right.
Two hands left to go. You have a 7
All right.
and you got an 8. So you're at
Seven and
15.
eight.
Dealer's
15.
got a 6.
All
What
right.
are you doing? You're at
So
15.
a 15 and a six. With 15 and 16, we'll come back. This gets a little risky sometimes. We are going to, I think this is tough. We are going, we're going to stand. We are going to stand on this
Okay.
one.
So you're
This
gonna
is going to
stand
be
at
tough.
15.
Yep.
Okay. I have 11. I'm gonna hit 15. Now I'm tied. I'm gonna hit again. 18.
18. So Jake is going to win this one. That was probably a mistake on my end. So we'll come back to that. Now I am down to 60. So I'm up 10. I got one round left to go. Okay.
This one you should go all in. Bet all 60. You should go
So
all
we
in.
so essentially we have not made a lot of money yet. I am coming, I'm coming here just $50, $50 free time. Let's go. Let's we're gonna bet all 60. Yep. On this last hand. Don't do this in real life, but we're gonna
Do
do this
not
right
do
now.
this in real life, by the way. You got 7
All right.
and you got 4. So you're at 11. Dealer's got 6.
All
What's
right.
your call?
Gotta hit.
Okay. You got 2, so you're up to 13 now. What's your call?
Keep going. Hitting.
All right. 15. Call.
So literally the last hand was a 15-6 and I didn't hit. I just got a bunch of low cards. He's got a 6. I'm not feeling good that I'm getting another low card. I'm going to stand.
All right. Dealer will flip it over. I got 9.
So
Then
15.
I got ace, which I'm going to use as an 11. So I got
I think
20. I
I'm
win.
pretty sure you have to. So that you're going to bust and I will win that hand. So there we go. Because you can use an ace. Okay, so we're working the strategy now. You can use an ace as a 1, but I don't think the dealer can. I think the dealer has to use it as an 11. You guys can fact check me if correct. Let's go over some strategies, but Jake first, how is that quick experience being the dealer?
Being on the other side was not so fun because the the who's actually playing has a more of an advantage because they can do things that the dealer can't. Like,
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
the dealers are usually so experienced too. So,
yeah.
you know what? Obviously,
I'm not experienced.
let's go over some basic rules. Obviously, we didn't have any split opportunities. A split is if you have the same number. So, say you dealt me a 7-7, I'd have an opportunity to split. The
Right,
general rule is always aces and eights. You got to split. There's some other ones like maybe 9 might be beneficial at some points. Higher numbers, you don't really need to split lower numbers too much. So we didn't get to any splits, so I just wanted to cover that. And then there's also this thing called a double down. So what you do with your bet, say you had something very favorable. Like I got the book right here. We'll read it. So say you had something very favorable. Like so you had a 10 and the dealer had a 9 or a 10. Another, say the dealer had a 10 too. It's very likely that they're gonna bust eventually. So you would try to double down. Like you'd bet twice, like, yeah, you're gonna lose this hand. That's risky, but it's something you guys might want to consider. So let's go to our hand. So the one I really want to go back to, there we had a lot of low cards, and I wasn't really expecting that. But the fourth hand, so there was a 15 and a 6. I had 15, Jake had 6. Let's see what the book says. The book says that okay, the book says you should stand. I thought you should have hit, but the book does say you should stand. So I was right on that one. It just worked out better the second time. Where you would hit is if you had a higher number. So say if you have a low number, that's where it gets a little confusing. So we had another one, our second hand, remember, Jake, that it was like I had a 13 and you had a 2. You would think you'd want to hit, right? Because you could get another card. But say if you're always assuming that the dealer has a 10, you're always assuming the worst. So say if they had a 2 and they had a 10 and then they had another 10, that's 22. They bust. So that's the reason why, again, you don't have to stand there. Sometimes it's gut feeling. You go into it. You don't always play by the book. You got to play by the gut. But that would be a situation. Well, some people who are new to the game would be wondering, why on earth would you stand on a 3 at 13 and a 2? You could easily get more on a 13. That's why, because it's likely that they're going to bust. Just one more thing is that with like 16s and 15s, that's where it really gets to gut check time. Because say if you get, yes, the book is saying you should hit to get a winning hand, which is 17, but you got to really be careful. Like I just scooped up 2 low cards in a row. You saw me do that on that last one. I was like, I just got 2 low cards in a row. I really don't think I'm going to get another one. And you gotta think, are you going to get a card under 5 and under? The book says one thing. Sometimes you don't always got to follow the book though.